When it comes to estate planning, one of the more nuanced tools available is a quiet trust, also known as a silent trust. Unlike a traditional trust, a quiet trust keeps beneficiaries, often children or young adults, in the dark about its existence or details until they reach a certain age or milestone. Many states permit quiet trusts, but these trusts have both positives and negatives. Depending on the situation, an incentive trust may be a better way to achieve your goals. The pros. One of the biggest benefits of using a quiet trust is that it helps preserve ambition and independence. If your heirs know too early about a significant inheritance, they may lose motivation to pursue educational goals or build a career. By keeping the details private, you give them the chance to grow independently. Quiet trusts can also reduce family conflict during your lifetime, especially if distributions are unequal or come with specific conditions. In addition, secrecy offers protection from outside pressures, such as creditors, estranged spouses, or opportunistic friends, and allows time for heirs to develop the maturity needed to manage wealth responsibly. The cons: quiet trusts aren't without drawbacks. Some beneficiaries may feel resentful when they eventually discover that assets were withheld from them. This secrecy can also increase the risk of legal challenges once the trust is revealed. By keeping heirs uninformed, you also may unintentionally deprive them of valuable opportunities. For example, they might forego graduate school because they don't want to take on student loan debt that could take decades to pay back when, in fact, the trust would eventually allow them to pay off the loan more quickly, or current access to the money could allow them to avoid student loan debt altogether. And because trustees must administer the trust without beneficiary input, their decisions could later be questioned, adding tension at an already difficult time. Another option. The idea behind a quiet trust is to avoid disincentives to responsible behavior. But it's not clear that such a trust will actually accomplish that goal. A different approach is to design a trust that provides incentives for responsible behavior. For example, an incentive trust might condition distributions on behavior you wish to encourage, such as obtaining a college or graduate degree, maintaining gainful employment, or pursuing worthy volunteer activities. Or it could require getting treatment for alcohol or substance abuse and maintaining a sober lifestyle. One drawback to setting specific goals is that it may penalize a beneficiary who chooses a different but responsible life choice, a stay-at-home parent, for example. To build some flexibility into the trust, you might establish general principles for distributing trust funds to beneficiaries who behave responsibly, but give the trustee broad discretion to apply these principles on a case-by-case basis. Finding the right balance. A quiet trust can be a powerful way to encourage independence and protect your heirs, but it requires careful planning. Many families find success in combining secrecy with a gradual disclosure strategy, sharing information at key milestones, or leaving behind a written explanation to reduce confusion and conflict. Every family is different, and the decision to use a quiet trust or an incentive trust should be based on your goals, values, and relationships. We can help you weigh the pros and cons and structure your plan in a way that best protects your family and your legacy.